Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Chaos Creates. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I'm here to share with you a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I'm also playing along with Scraptember. So the prompt today is rainbows. So I'm using this beautiful rainbow 2 cut file from Confessions of a Paper Addict. And so I have started with this cut file, and so I'm just taking it off my mat here. I have a brother scan and cut, and I'm just using it as a stencil. So I will use the other pieces later, but I really wanted to use this cut file initially as a stencil. So I am going in here and I'm going to use a range of colors. I'll leave them linked in the description because I can't remember them. I know one of them's Villainous Potion for this purple. I can't remember what the other one is, but I'm going in with my makeup brushes and I am just going to lay down some color for each of those rainbow pieces. So some of them are hearts and some of them are rainbows. So I do leave in this whole process, but I do speed it up quite a bit, so you'll see some of that. So this layout is reasonably simple. So I'm going to create this rainbow effect in the background, and you'll see me do that here. But while I'm doing that, I will let you know I've left links below to this cut file. This is from the September 2022 release from Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I just love it, and I know the design team has loved it too because there's quite a few people that have been using it. So make sure you get your hands on it. And I will leave a link in the description as well to the playlist for all the fun layouts that are being created for Scraptember. And as you can see, I'm just going ahead and smushing some of that Distress Oxide ink through the stencil. And now I'm doing the hearts around the that next piece of the rainbow. And yes, so I use a purple, a couple of blues, a couple of greens, a yellow, I think that's mustard seed, an orange, which is I think marigold. No, I'm not sure. Dried marigold. No, I'm not sure. Check the description. I will have it in there. A red, which is barn door, and this I know this color because it's peaked raspberry, and so I really love how that turned out. So then I'm going to go ahead and sprinkle on some water because I want to distress these colors. I don't want them to be perfect, and I certainly didn't smush them through the stencil with that ink in a perfect nature, and I really want it to be like that. And so then I've gone ahead and just off camera, I have trimmed down my cardstock and I'm just mounting it a really thin mount on this colorful cardstock or this colorful paper this is from the color study collection from Vicki Boutin. So I'm using all Vicki Boutin collections here. The mix of color study and of sweet rush, I find they go really well together and I love how they look. I love these bright colors. If you saw my last video for Confessions of a Paper Addict, you would know that I use the same collection. I'm a bit obsessed actually this month, so I'm just going with it. Yeah, again, I love these bright colors. I think it's really great to be able to scrapbook my son. He wears a lot of bright, vivid colors, so it's really good. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. So, and it's all about getting things used up. So I have gone ahead and sort of put a floral element over that photo with my son in it. There was another child from my son's school, and I didn't want that to show, but I end up leaving it there, and that becomes part of my layout. So I'm just mounting that photo on some of that heart pattern paper. It's pink with some orange hearts, and I really like how that looks. And I'm going to go through the ephemera. This is mainly the Sweet Rush collection, and I do pull in the color study later. So I've got that floral element in one corner and the floral element in the other. I didn't want to cover up too much of the heart, and I did put that, the rainbow. I did put that rainbow on a slight angle. I didn't want it to be perfectly straight because I wanted to have my photo slightly angled and sitting there like that. Now I'm picking out this tab to sit at the top here. That does end up coming off. It didn't make the final cut, but I'm working my way through this ephemera and just laying down some pieces. So those florals are actually fussy cut from one of the papers, and so I'm using those smaller florals just as little sort of clusters off to the side, just some sprinkling elements. And I've put down that vellum piece which says Happy Memories, and I really like how that's looking. So this photo is taken of Seb. They had an art show for his school, and he was so proud. He really wanted me to come. There's some things that he doesn't want me to come to. They did a concert recently, and he was like, "Mum, I don't want you to come." But this art show and another event for school, he was really proud of his work. He really wanted me to come and look. So I was really happy to be able to go down and have a look at his school, at all the kids' artwork. They're so amazing. Their art teacher's fantastic. And yeah, they just really enjoy it. So it's great to see. So I'm just going through the ephemera. This is the color study ephemera. As you can see, I've got quite a lot. So that's why I'm using it more. I need to use it up. I remembered this paintbrush. I tried to use it on my last layout and it was a little bit too big. So I have pulled it into this layout and I think it works really well. Now I'm just going through the stickers and seeing what I can work. But then I start thinking about, yeah, I'm starting to think about a title. So I've pulled in the chipboard alphas, the chipboard stickers from the Sweet Brush collection. And then, yeah, I do decide to go with these, and I'm just changing that A out because I wanted the different variations in color because I started with my my title down here. And so I'm going to make it art vibe. So it's a mix of the chipboard letters and then those titles, those puffy titles. And I'm just flicking through to see what else I can make work. And yeah, I've started with that art vibe down there. And I was sort of following the colors that were along there. So the pink, the orange, and the green. And then I decided to change out that tab and I thought I was going to use a bulldog clip, but then I think I end up using nothing. So that's okay. I'm just trying to see what else I can do. And then I was like, oh, you know what? I think it's going to work a little bit better if I put this title, heading around the rainbow. And I love how this looks now. I was actually at a crop when I was creating this, so you'll see a slightly different layout to what you're probably used to. But yeah, it was really fun to be able to be at a crop and creating. And but my video was set up slightly different, so I hope the image is okay. Um, yeah, just going through, just thinking about what else I can make work. And I felt like, oh, that was the dot for the vibe, so the art vibe. So I'm just going to move that up to the top. And then I'm thinking about what other black elements I can bring in because I felt like that vibe was really sort of standing out and I wanted some other black to bring into the layout. So I go to these stickers again and I end up bringing in two small word stickers. One says good stuff and so proud because I really was so proud of Seb. Like he loves being creative. I don't know if I'm rubbing off on him. I hope so, but he certainly loves being creative and I really enjoy seeing him do that as well. So now I'm just going to go ahead and stick everything down. Like you can see, it's a reasonably simple layout. I started with that mixed media background. That's my type of mixed media using a stencil and some distress oxide inks to create this rainbow. And yeah, then adding a few floral elements. I've got those little sprinklings of florals in sort of either corner of the photo. Very simple paintbrush, and that paintbrush does actually say create a colorful life. So that's really cute. And then I'm using this Tim Holtz or Ranger Tim Holtz glue to stick down that vellum piece. I find that works really well. And then for everything else, I'm using my art glitter glue, which I love. I've just opened a new bottle. And so I'm sticking all of that down. And yeah, I think I'm almost done here. I'm just probably going to come in. I'm just checking it out, seeing, is it finished? Am I happy with it? And I didn't want to add too much. So I'm just trimming off that floral element that's hanging off the page. And now I'm going to come in with some gold sprinkles. Oh, I do just add two hearts. So one down in that happy memories and one up at that art vibe title. And that's about it. I'm going to add some gold splatters and that will be it for my layout. So thank you for joining me. I've left the link to the playlist down below for Scraptember, as well as all the links for Confessions of a Paper Addict, to the Facebook group, to this specific cut file. As you can see, I've used it as a stencil, so I hope you've enjoyed. Thanks everyone for joining me. Bye.